I think it's a wonderful idea for young people.
I'm delighted to hear that because we've been waiting for it for such a long time, and the teenagers are just hanging out places, and for them to have somewhere specific to skateboard is fantastic.
I think it's a good idea. It'll get kids off the streets.
It'd be great to get the kids off the streets.
I think it's a great idea for the youth, for the youngsters. I have a nephew over in Wales, and he's at college now, but he grew up in that sort of culture, you know what I mean? And kept him on the straight and narrow, as it does a lot of children around the world.
It's a good idea because if my brother wants to go down on his scooter or skateboard, he can go down and skate on it.
I think it's a great idea. I think it's about time that they've actually put something in process for it. Great for the young people, definitely.
I think it's a good idea, yeah. I think it'll keep the youngsters entertained, stop them from causing trouble, give them a bit of focus and direction as well, maybe. I think it's a good thing, really. I think it'd be a good thing, yeah.
Yeah, it's a very good idea.
Yeah, I do, yeah. It would be very good, yeah.
I think it's an excellent idea. I think it'd be a really good source for people to follow on in their activities and what they want to do. It's a really good idea to progress Irish talent in skateboarding and BMXing and stuff like that.
I think it's a good idea just for people to go down if they have nothing else to be doing, to keep fit, go down on their skates or whatever to Skatepark.
I think it's a good idea. There's not half the amount of facilities there are for children and young teenagers that there used to be around Newbridge. The tennis courts are gone, basketball courts are gone. Where do they play football nowadays or whatever, you know?
Yeah, well, anything that's going to be something for young people to do that's not antisocial, I think is a great idea.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good location.
Yeah.
It's not too far for them either, so it's not bad. It's a walking distance as well.
I think it's a very central location. The only thing is traffic there is a bit chaotic as it is on that road, from going in for Tesco. Yes, there's always going to be an opposition to something. If something's positive, go for it and manage around it. So I think the question is it a good idea? Yes. Is the location good? It's what you have. If somebody has a better one, fine, go for it.
Yeah, because it's a big space and there's nothing really going on with it now. There's just trees and stuff.
It's a good location actually because it's not too far from the town and it's not in the town, so they'll have a designated area away from town. I think it's perfect.
That could be a good, if it's locked up at night time, it could be alright. If there's a curfew on a time, they couldn't be using it all night,
Woody's, where's Woody's now? Oh yes, the park there. Yeah, I know the park, yeah, at the end of Moorfield. Why not? I mean, it's only there for the birds at the minute. If it was being used as a park, they'd have a few benches or something of that nature in there, sit-down benches, but they don't. So do something else with it.
I think it's a pretty good location. It's close to the town, so it's going to be accessible for a lot of kids. They won't need to get lifts from their parents, so it's somewhere for them to go and not just be hanging around.
I think that's good. There's not much actually going on down there at the moment, and it might bring more people down there. And I think for accessibility, be great. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a good space as well. It's in the town, so people will be able to walk to the place. Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
No, I think that's a pretty bad location. I know it's central and all that kind of stuff, but people do still have little sit downs there and walk their dogs, so I don't think that's a good idea.